Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the two greatest combat knives of all time. I've got them in my collection. Now you might not agree with me, and that's okay. We can spark a bit of discussion here in the comments. But I think that, my choices are pretty darn good. So, first up on the list, first because it was invented before the second one. Not because it really is the greatest, but it's kind of maybe the greatest. We got this right here. This is the Randall Knives Model 14 Attack. Beautiful leather sheath. Got a pouch here for sharpening stone, and just fantastic sheath. Snap closure. Let's get out the blade, because the video is not about the two greatest combat sheaths of all time. It's about the knives. So let's look at the knife. We got a 7.5-inch blade here. This is their carbon steel, 01 tool steel that they've been using for many years. And just a really nice grip. Those finger grooves there. I was very hesitant kind of on these finger grips, but they feel pretty good. So if you're hesitant, just get it. It's one of the greatest knives of all time, and it should fit your hand well. My hands are on the small side, and I feel like if my hands were a bit bigger, it might fit my grip better. So we got 1/4-inch thick steel here. You can see it going all the way through the handle. They call it a full tang, but really it's just it's kind of a wide stick tang, but it's pretty tough. These knives became really popular in the Vietnam War, as they were invented and designed the decade prior, prior to the main conflict where the United States was involved. These were invented around 1956, 55, 56 or so, by Bo Randall, and they were actually in a test trial to become the new Marine Corps fighting knife to replace the K-bar. As we know, that didn't happen, but still pretty cool that the Randall knife was in there. Randall Knife isn't a big production company and would never have the capability to mass produce these for the Marine Corps. So very cool blade, double guard. This is sharpened up here. A lot of Randall knife models, if not all of them, have that top sweds sharpened. And let's see here, is it still sharp? Yeah, I still got a pretty good edge on here. Randall knives are not known for maximum edge retention. They're known for being tough. So their steel is kept a little softer on the Rockwell scale, down around 55 or so, to make them tougher and easy to resharpen in the field, which is important if you're out in the jungles of Vietnam or some such rough place where you need a quick edge on your combat knife. Now, fast forward a few years, and another guy took those principles of a softer steel, quick field resharpening, into his knife design, probably because he owned one of these when he was in the Special Forces. And the man I'm talking about is Mr. Al Marr. And he came up with this fixed blade right here. This is his Sear Model 3006. As you can see, similar type sheath to the Randall. We got this leather and pouch for a sharpening stone. You know, I didn't point this out on the Ramble knife, but it has these holes in the back, as does the Almar. My Ramble knife came with the cord in there, but I took it out because I found it annoying. But you can lash paracord through those holes to you know, do different type of belt attachments, and you know, strap it to your gear and whatnot. But this is the Almar Sear fixed blade. Just a phenomenal piece. Well, I didn't mention these are the Randalls are crafted in Orlando, Florida. This Almar was made in Seki, Japan. So a little bit different of the design here. Really love the handle on the Almar knife. So it's got this really long swedge on the top there. A very cool blade. He made these in A6 steel, which from my research is basically AUS6, which, you know, was at the time this was made, you know, these have been discontinued for over 30 years. You can still buy the Randall, but not this. You know, AUS6 was a bit more respectable than it is today, but you know, it held that thing of toughness and ease of resharpenability. Now the handle for this is really cool. See how it's thick here and then thins out here in this nice curved shape. That's because that fits right here in this meat of your palm, you know, below your pinky, and give you really cool grip there. Mr. Almar, he passed away in 1992, still relatively young man. So that was a really unfortunate loss for the world of knives, but his design and a name as a company still live on to this very day. So let me get this Randall back out, and we'll do kind of a side by side comparison. Pretty neat. The two greatest combat knives of all time, right here in my hands. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you on the next video.